What you see here is a Hasegode Chittara. It is the most important form of Chittara. It's done during the wedding on the wall behind where the wedding rituals take place. No Deevaru wedding is complete without a Hasegode Chittara, both in the groom's house and the bride's house. What you see next is the Mule Aarti Chittara. So this is a Yentu Mule Aarti determined by the number of corners. You have 8 corners here. So Yentu Mule. This is Yentu Mule Aarti.
Of lines in the exhibition, Deevara Chittara and helbittu. Although starting from Hasegode Chittara, which is the most important Chittara, alinda bere varieties of Chittara, or the lifestyle or the traditions, festivals, ella nam idral cover ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. This is the first of its kind of exhibition in Bengaluru. So basically, we started with our book launch by Dr. Chandrashekhara Kambara. Again, that contains the whole thing, whatever I told. So along with the Chittara painting exhibition, Chittara photographs by Smitha Tumuluru and designed by Namrata Cavale and the installation. So idella ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Chittara pigments, water, grass, ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ sections ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ, which is connected again with their lifestyle. Then I'll pass on to you.
So our book is called Deevara Chittara. So it documents Chittara as practiced by this particular community called the Deevaru in Malenadu region. And through this is a 4-day exhibition called Language of Lines. And in this exhibition, we've tried showing a slice of their lifestyle. So it has Chittara paintings by Deevaru artists, a glimpse into their lifestyle. They are nature worshippers, so they worship water, they worship the earth. So we've tried to show a little bit of everything so that, and we've also included what inspires them, where do they take that inspiration from for their Chittara, and different varieties of Chittara are also here. So this exhibition is a glimpse into our larger documentation, which is the book. The book has much more content, well researched over 2 years. And at this exhibition, it's an immersive exhibition. I'll pass it on to Namrata. She has made amazing installations here. She can talk about it.
So we'll just, if you would follow me. Okay. So this particular exhibition, we've shown, like Smitha said, different facets of the Deevaru culture and lifestyle, and Chittara, and where the inspiration comes from for different types of Chittara. So we have multiple photographs from our book project. We are showing all the different types of Chittaras, the really important ones that symbolize marriage rituals, jatres, festivals, things like that. We also have an installation that I've conceptualized about the Pundi Naru, which is the central fiber which they are used to make ropes. They use it to paint. They make brushes with it, natural brushes, and use that dipped in natural pigments to make Chittara. So all of this comes together. We've tried to give you an immersive experience into the world of the Deevaru and the Deevara Chittara. So we hope that you've all been able to visit and enjoy this for yourselves. What you see here is the Mule Aarti Chittara, which is drawn on a kambli. The bride and groom sit on this, and they wear the ornaments that you see on the left. That is the basinga worn by the groom. On the right, the tondla worn by the bride. And here you see an akki mute. Akki mute is a sack of rice on which the bride and groom sit, and this is placed below the Hasegode Chittara, which is traditionally drawn on the wall. Again, wedding rituals happen here. Next is a Mule Aarti Chittara with 160 different mules. Mules are corners, so this has 160 different corners. This is another variant of the Hasegode Chittara. This is an installation. This uses Pundi Naru or the Pundi fiber, which is used to make both the natural brush with which Deevaru artists paint Chittara, as well as for ropes which are tied around cattle, which are used in various ways in their lifestyle. The central artwork here is called a Chakkal Bakkal Chinnani. It symbolizes fertility. The one on the left is the Vastra Chittara, which is drawn on a fabric, and the basinga and tondla are wrapped around and kept inside the Vastra Chittara. On the right, you have the Tirge Mane Chittara, which is the Chittara version of the Tirgemane or the pedestal seen below.
ಇದು ಇಡಕಲ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ದೇವರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವರ ಮನೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಆನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದ ಮೇಲ್ ಆನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಆ ಫೋಟೋ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಕೆರೆ ಬೇಟೆ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ, ಅದು ಜನರಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಚಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಮೀನುಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಆ ಥರ ಬುಟ್ಟಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಇದು ಕೋಳಿಮಟ್ಟಿ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಅಂತ, ಕವಳಿಮಟ್ಟಿ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಅಂತ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಆ ಗಿಡ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಮೀನಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮೀನು ಸಾರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ವಿತ್ ದರ್ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ದ ಕವಳಿಮಟ್ಟಿ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ.
Gauri Puja celebrations, so the Deevaru worship water. So for every festival they bring water home, personifying it as their goddess Gauri and Balindra. Adu Hasegode Chittara, adu Terin Chittara, inspired from a chariot. So what you see here are old women who with their jewelry, with their tattoos and with their traditional ilkal saris. We wanted to capture a sense of how Deevaru women dress, and they are the fountainheads of knowledge and wisdom. They shared a lot with us. As you know, Chittara is an art done by women and taught by women to the next generations. So we wanted to capture the women behind Chittara. Chittara is done with, traditionally done with natural fibers and natural colors. The fiber brushes are made from Pundinaru, and the natural colors are made from ingredients like rice, flour, white clay, sometimes yellow, which is very, this is from Gurige tree. It is very rare to find, and it's involves a lot of physical labor to actually make these colors. Kemmannu and Rajakallu, Jedi Mannu, all these are natural colors that are used in Chittara, and we've tried to show the processes and where these colors are used. Apart from the Hasegode Chittara and Chittara paintings, Chittara is also done on baskets, and these baskets are used during special festival called the Bhumitaya Simanta, when they go and celebrate Mother Earth. Bhumitayage Simanta tara ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So ಆವಾಗ ಈ ಥರ ಬುಟ್ಟಿನ they use these natural colors and paint on the baskets and take food in those baskets during that festival. So it's all beautifully done. ಇದು ಗುಡ್ಡೆ ಕೇರ್ಕಾಯಿ ಅಂತ, ಇದು is one source of black color. So Chittara comes in different combinations. But the main colors are black, white, red and yellow. So Butti actually tells the story of the Deevaru. Every face of the Butti has pictures about their lifestyle, different elements like the moody, the hair buns people use, everything that is part of their agricultural lifestyle gets depicted on the basket. And these baskets are used, these are akkigudu. They are used during weddings. Again, beautifully decorated baskets. So here we have a Hase Chittara made with natural colors. Akki hittu and kemmannu. Kemmannu is applied in the background, and akki hittu has been used by this artist to make this Chittara.
From Chittara, the Deevaru are also skilled craftspeople. What you see here is a hittande hidi on the left, and the grass from which it is made, the hittande hullu, on the right. Another craft they are very good at is the Ichalu mat weaving. So here you see a woman weaving the mat in strips. Multiple strips are joined, like you see the strip on the wall there. Multiple strips are joined to make the mat like this one you see on the floor. This is an Ichalu chape. Now on this table you see a kalasha with some sticks kept on it. These are called the kalasha the kaddi, and these are made with individual paddy grains threaded together. There is also a photograph of it there, a close-up. This is part of their rituals, the kalasha the kaddi. What you see there is a hair ornament called the Karada the Kaddi, made with Karada grass. It's usually worn over the bun like that. Here you see areca fruit, because this is one of the crops that they grow. This is the gonabe, and if you look closely next to the photograph there are symbols, which is the Chittara representation of a gonabe, and a gonabe is actually their granary, which is made with the grains itself, and it's completely waterproof. This is part of the Bure Habba celebration, where they use the pundi rope and a pot of water and celebrate Deepavali. What you see here is the traditional Deevaru attire. The sari is called a gonde sire with a ravike or a blouse on which kasuti embroidery is done. And on the waist they wear a geje patti, which is or called a dabu or a geje patti, made in silver. It's a very unique design to the Deevaru community.
So we have tried documenting their festivals, because for Deevaru, everything in their art, in Chittara, is derived from their lifestyle. So if you can see here, during Deepavali, they actually celebrate with a cattle parade. There the cattle has, there is this headgear, and that also comes in Chittara. It's represented in Chittara. We also have the Teru, if you can show here. The Teru becomes part of Chittara design called Terina Chittara. So if you look here, there are two varieties of Teru. So depending on the artist and their interpretation, the Teru design can differ, and it's also inspired from their real life. There's one design here, another here. This is another version. A different artist has interpreted it in this way and has done a Teru design. This is a traditional Hasegode Chittara. And it's been part of CFRIA's earliest collections. And here is a photograph of a wall mural done at IGNCA. It's a huge mural done by artist Lakshmakka. And this is called the Poppali Chittara. It depicts two marriages happening. So there are Jodi Madhuve and the Poppali. This design is called the Poppali, and it has a lot of interesting meaning to it. Some people interpret it as stars, some people interpret it as twinkling your eyes and twinkling stars and things like that. Water worship is very important. This was shot during the Bure Habba festival, where they were drawing water from the well and taking it home, personifying it as Balindra. So these are some of the festivals that are there. This is Kumara Rama, a warrior goddess that they pray, god they pray to, and the Deepavali festival, where they go around, with the cries of Deepolige and Deepolige. You must, I must mention especially the border design that's here. So it's highly mathematical, very geometrical structure. It has to be very precise, no scope for mistakes. So it's a beautiful border designs that adorn their houses, their entrances and windows of the Deevaru.
ದೀವರ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಈ ಥರದೊಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು.
The book is available on www.cfria.in, and our Instagram handle is CFRIA_CHITTARA, Chittara.